We're here, guys. We're here. We're here. Happy Taco Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you guys. I'm going live today because I want to just say thanks. I'm gonna wait till a few of you guys start signing in and everything like that, so we can really chat up and everything like that. Um, Waiting for my phone to like get its stuff together. So bear with me. There's a bit of lag on it, but I want. Whoa, it's throwing on the commercials. I'm sorry, guys, for commercials. That's just what YouTube does, even for lives. So weird. But what's going on, everybody? Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. And well, first I want to say is thank you for anyone who's watching now, and thank you to anyone who's gonna watch this live a little later. I appreciate you guys so much for subscribing to the channel, hitting like, no matter the type of content that I give you, from race videos to technical videos, just talking about parts and installing DIYs, and then more, a lot more lately. What I've been doing is just going live, and I realized that I like going live a lot, a lot. I don't want to go live all the time, but I think I really need to do live at least 2 to 4 times out of the month. But the only way I will go live is if you guys want me to go live more often. So most definitely. But right now it's 6:01 or 6:01 p.m. Eastern time, and in about 15 minutes I'm going to be taking a shot of liquor. So if you guys drink, this is the time to take a shot with me. It's happy hour somewhere. In New York, it's pretty much happy hour. If you don't drink, definitely take a shot of, some ganja, some weed if you smoke. If you guys don't do none of those type of stuff, that's fine. Drink some water, juice, hang out with the family, grab something to eat. But at 6:15, I just want to take a special shot with all you guys that are watching and just say thanks. So you guys about a few minutes, but let's just jump right into it. Let me see if you guys wrote in the chat or anything like that. All right, bear with me. What's going on, Diamond? What's up? What's up, man? I'm actually headed to the taco truck for dinner. Yeah. Rand, what's going on? Congratulations. Thank you, Little. Thank you, Rand. Twan, very, very much. I appreciate that, bro. We're gonna take a shot at 6:15 Eastern. If you're Western time, that's probably 5:15. If you're in Cali, I think that's 4:15. And nowhere else, but in about 10 minutes, we're gonna take a shot together. Or any other ways you guys want to just show your appreciation with me. I'm just so appreciative of you guys. I bowl up myself. I just picked up a 17 3.0 T. I'm a college student, I assume. What should I do first on a limited budget? Love your videos, bro. At Green, to be quite honest, because you're on a limited budget, like I'm talking about super limited, that means that you don't want to run into any issues with the car either. Honestly, if you care about sound, look into AXLEBACKs. They're right around $200 to $300. But I know you want to gain the most performance quickest, and I know you don't want to deal with any warranty issues just in case anything ever goes bad. So you should definitely look into you getting a Burger Tuning JB4. Burger Tuning JB4. It's just a plug-and-play device that you plug in. It's about $600, but you could gain, at least for your car, between 50 to maybe even 90 horsepower. That's one of the quickest and easiest ways to get it done. After that, you can still sell it and get a full-fledged tune later on. But when it comes to a budget, you want to get the best bang for your buck and be able to sell it back. So I would say get a Burger Tuning JB4. Tuan, man, thank you, Luna. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Henry. I have a Japan version hybrid. How different is it? Is it from the Q50? Junior, you're confusing me a little bit. What do you mean a Japan version hybrid? Um, if the hybrid that's over here in the US should be the same hybrid that's over there in Japan. This should be the same 3.5, unless you guys use a smaller liter motor for the hybrid, but it should be the same at Junior. Rand, I know you're telling me that I can get the Rev9 YPIPE at CATBACK to pair it with the Rev9, but will any downpipe fit the Rev9 portion of the exhaust? Yes. Yes, all these downpipes that are for the VR30 all bolts up to aftermarket YPIPEs. And the same thing for 3.7, guys. If you have a 3.7 Q50, G37, 370Z, it bolts up with majority of the other different exhausts on the market. Q50s, just keeping on the idea of Q50s, you can put a 3.7 catback exhaust on a 3.0 and vice versa. Just the catback, though. They're the same architecture, but the test pipes and lower down pipes are completely different. Yeah, man. So I'm just super excited, man. I'm just, once again, anybody that's tuning in right now, I just want to say thank you. I'm just super appreciative. In about 10 minutes, we're gonna take a shot. If you smoke, take a shot of, if you smoke, take a shot there too. If you want to grab something to eat in the next 10 minutes, I just want to just have like a great appreciation thing with you guys, and just like if I was at the bar with you guys or at the restaurant and we were just hanging out as friends and family. And I just want to just do that, just for the few people that's on. I'm just so thankful. Even if it was just one of you guys watching, I'll be just so appreciative. And going up to 25,000, like I didn't never thought about the number. I was just like, you know what, let me just keep working. And as I was talking to my friend Winter, he said to me yesterday, he said, y'all remember when you only had 6 subscribers? Because he's my friend, so he was one of the subscribers. And I came from 6 to 25,000 in about 2 years. And within the last year and a half is when I started being a lot more consistent. But it's crazy to know the growth you can actually push forward when you just put a little bit of time and effort into something. And even whatever you guys got going on with your life, with your families, if there's anything that you always wanted to start in life, just take a small step in that direction. Just do it. It's not only the idea of YouTube. It's just anything you want to do in life. Like same thing with me. Like if any of you guys ever met me, I'm a slim dude. I'm 6'1". Right now I got a little slight weight because of COVID. I didn't really eat that much, but I'm right around 170, 175. So I'm kind of slim for 161. But at one point when I was about 24 years old, I was 135, 130. So just imagine me in 6'1", 130, 135. I was skinny. And one day I said, I can't be skinny no more. And I got up and I went to the gym and I worked out. And I got up to about 190 in weight. And I was cut up. I had my stuff. It took me a long time to get there, though. And it's the idea of just remaining committed with something. And I just want you guys to feel the same way. Just be committed in something that you really want to do, that you enjoy. It doesn't matter. Like, you'd be surprised. These little phones right here, these are the best inventions ever, because now that we have access to the World Wide Web and there's so much information here that you can Google, YouTube, anything, and there's somebody out there who already laid the bricks for you, and you just got to follow the bricks. And that's what I'm just super appreciative of. And I just want you guys to do the same thing in your own lives, whatever you want to do in life. If you want to be a carpenter, go ahead and be the best carpenter that you can be. If you want to be a mechanic, the same thing. Lawyer, do the same thing. It doesn't matter. I want you guys to do that and push forward regardless. In about 7 minutes, guys, we're going to take a shot with each other. Bear with me, guys. I know you're willing to. Okay, cool. Nissan Skyline 2015 can use the same mods that you speak of. Yeah, definitely. To the exception of the hybrids, because you can't really tune the hybrids, but yes, you can still put on test pipes, CATBACK exhaust, and intakes for the 2015 Q50. I know you're okay, willing to tell. Okay, cool. What are the brake pads you recommend? At Adrian, to be honest, it depends on what you want to use your brake pads, kind of driving you want to do. In my honest opinion, from the type of spirited driving that I do, I don't mean racing, but the spirited driving, the best pads that I've had are Hawk 5.0 pads. Hawk 5.0 pads. Those are one of the best pads I've ever owned. They're dusty though. They're dusty. But I've had the most driver confidence with it on all my cars. I've had EBCs. I've had other Hawk brands. I've had outside of EBC, there's another brand that I had. Was it red stuff, blue stuff? And it was I had Wagner's. I had Acabenos, their upper pads, and even AutoZone pads aren't too bad. But the Hawk 5.0 pads were like one of the best pads I've ever had. Give me a second, guys. All right, I'm sure. Okay, I use a MIDPIPE extremely. Yeah, it is raspy. It is raspy. Yeah, I definitely added resonators to mine. That's why if you guys watch my videos, I automatically knew to add resonators to my exhaust. 100%. Okay, you need to make vlog, bro. I'll definitely watch that. At Lionel, to be honest, I'm considering getting more into the vlogging ish, because that's kind of like more personal, like we're hanging out, and I do want to do that, but I don't want to be like tall guy reviews. I feel like once you get big, people just want to see what you're doing, like hanging out, and that's cool. But I just want you guys to like get something from any video that I make. Because the thing is, when you vlog, right, you make vlog videos, right? Hear me out. In 5 minutes, guys, we're going to take a shot with each other. But hear me out when it comes to this, right? When you make vlog videos, right, do you go back to 2015 when tall guys made vlog videos? You don't. You don't look for those specific videos. Those are just videos that were just popping 2015. But let's say when I make a video about a Rev9 AXLEBACK, and that was 2 years ago, there's people that's gonna be the next year that's gonna be still Googling cheapest AXLEBACK for Q50, and that video is gonna come up, and they're gonna discover my channel. So it's kind of crazy that you know, just to think about YouTube that way, and the idea of vlogging versus actual, like, it's like an encyclopedia. It's always gonna be the information, but when it comes to vlogging, that's just the now, and you're really not gonna fall in love with someone's personality from long ago. I don't know. This is my opinion. Sorry I didn't word that right. But in 4 minutes, guys, we're gonna take a shot with each other. So if you drink or you smoke or you want to get something to eat, or you just want to hang out and just say, yo, clap it up, we can do that at 6:15 Eastern, 5:15 Midwestern, and I think 4:15 West. Shout out to, again, Twan. I appreciate that. Bear with me, guys. What's up? Oops. Okay. I'm gonna get to a lot of you guys' questions, but and then I'm gonna try to knock a lot of it in the next 3 minutes. But after the shot, I'm gonna just start knocking off the questions. All right, guys. Like, I definitely appreciate. I watched 30 of your videos before picking mine out. Thank you. I appreciate that, Green. John, what's going on? A lot of trees and stuff fell down over here. But I'm more in the city area, so it's not too bad. But a lot of our lights went out, like our street lights went out. But I've been speaking to other people in other parts of New York City State, and they had it a lot harder. So like a lot of people have lost electricity, but I guess that will come up soon. Hey bro, my Q50 Pure. That's what I'm talking about, John. John's about to have a fast freaking car. Gilbert, what's going on, man? The dealerships in Central Jersey are confusing. I'm wanting to install my, so some saying that's fine. That's what I'm saying, bro. Henry, just install the exhaust by outside shop, and that's it. You should, yo, my car only saw the dealership once. That's it. I only did it to go get the one oil change, and that was it. After that, if it was ever anything serious, which hasn't happened really with the car, that's it. I haven't went back in almost 3 years. Only the dealership once. That's it. One time. Dealership, okay. Sub bro, congrats. Thank you, Lamar. I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. Luna, okay, do we recommend EcuTech too? Well, Eric, you can definitely do EcuTech or ECU Tech or whatever you want to pronounce it, or you can do UpRev. Wait, I don't know if UpRev is for the 2014 to 2015. I'm not too positive, but you can definitely do EcuTech tune. You just have to find a good tuner. And it's very, and the 3.7 is not hard to tune either. It's not really that hard to tune. Okay, Henry, go ahead and install your Rev9 AXLEBACK. If it won't void your warranty now, I don't know if it'll pass emissions. Okay, cool. Sport brakes, go with the front. Okay, front and rear. Okay, cool. All right. Twan, I appreciate that so much. I'm doing a VR30 swap on my G37. I got the engine from my work. Do you know anything on the swap, or I should? Twan, before I take this shot, your last question I'm gonna ask. Hit up Nowhere. I think it's NOIR TM.TM. He has a 370Z and he's swapping a VR30 in it, and he did it under $5,000, including the motor. So hit him up. He's super helpful. Much love and respect for his channel. I want his channel to do good. So definitely hit up the 370 guy. He's in Florida. He's swapping a VR30 and it's called Nowhere. But guys, I don't know if you guys got your little shot or your oh god, this is gonna be a tall shot too. I don't know if you guys got your shot, or if you smoke weed, depending on where you're at, or if you got a bite to eat or a taco, whatever you want to do in front of you guys. This is it. Bear with me, my phone. So guys, we're all gonna take a shot together. If not, you could clap. I'm gonna answer all you guys' questions, but I just within the next minute, I want to take a shot with you guys and just say thank you. Just thank you so much. I appreciate all you guys who subscribe, like, comment, share, dealing with my mixed emotions about the platform, and you know, just the different content I put out. Some of you guys like this, some of you guys like this, but at the end of the day, you still subscribe, and I'm just so appreciative that I could be one of those creators out there to give you guys much love and respect that I do, and I'm glad that you guys give me the much love and respect that you guys do. So hip. This is bottoms up, and those are titties. My friend gave me this. Much love to her. This is a tall shot. Oh, I don't know if I could drink on YouTube, but fuck it, right? Thank you guys, man. Thank you. Ah, shit. Ah, Taco Tuesday. Woo! All right, let's get back to these questions. Woo! Jose, waiting on my fast intentions full CATBACK with 10-inch resonators. Went with non-resonator already. Have AMS downs. Think I'm gonna regret non-resonated. Well, the thing is, Jose, if you really want, you can always add in resonators. I know that you want it to be like down the way that you want it to be down, but you can definitely do so. So just put it on, install it, and see how it sounds. If you really feel like it needs the resonators, purchase some high quality resonators and take it to a good welder and have it welded in. I don't see the problem with that. At least it's always good. I always take it like this. It's always good to have an exhaust that you don't like, that's a little too loud, that you can make quieter, rather than having a quiet exhaust that you make louder. You get what I'm saying? Because if you try to make a quiet exhaust louder, then you mess up the sound quality and it turns like crap. You know what I'm saying? I just had a drink, about to take a nap. See you later, bro. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate, much love, man. Henry. All right, Christian, sub fan, what are your thoughts on the Z1 2-speed rotors? Christian, I believe they're definitely a good bargain. To me, because I'm cheap, boost on the budget and budget in motion, they're a little expensive, but I would recommend them definitely because they're about 10 pounds lighter per rotor. That is a big difference in how the car feels and drives. And longevity wise, they're gonna last you a very long time. So it's like one of those modifications that you make you cry once, so you don't have to cry twice. Like me, I went and bought rotors for what, $25, and at like 80, 90 miles an hour, I think they might be warped. Yeah, I think they might be warped after the event, but I gotta take a look and see. But I think they might be warped already. So yeah, so just cry once, just once, not twice. My car has never been to the dealership since I bought it. Yep. Thank you, Bradford White. Guys, definitely check out Bradford White's channel. He's definitely a fellow Nissan Ultima guy. I want him to grow his channel. I definitely love the content he puts out. Even though you might just have to come to the Q50 side, bro. I'm just saying, bro. But much love and respect, Bradford. Henry, thanks, Boost. I gotta take mine every 5K. Sweet. What do I know? What are you talking about? Okay, cool. Will I do? I know. Who are you talking about? Okay, cool. So the new map 5, Mac PSI. Yeah. So on the new Evo, on the new, wait, let me also read the second thing. Also, mine came with fuel wires, but I want to be able to install and uninstall real quick. Plus, I only use 93. Okay, so Vo, last first last. Don't worry about fuel wires. Fuel wires are something that you really use for road racing or going to the actual drag strip. Outside of that, fuel wires don't do anything. But you can toggle them on and off through the app. So you can connect them, but they could be on and off through the app. So when they're off through the app, they don't do anything. They don't affect anything. And the other question, yes, they definitely changed up the maps on the JB4. So I believe 1 through, wow, that hit my stomach. Whew, I think map 5 is 7 now. Map 4 is 6. Map 3 is, I think, still 3. Map 2 is 5, and map 1 is 4. So they definitely changed it up on a newer version. Wow, that hit me, man. Well, I should take another shot for you guys. Get them likes up. Get them likes up, man. You know what? Let's make it even better. In the next, at 6:30 Eastern, I'm gonna take another shot with you guys. So I'm only gonna be on here like 45 minutes to an hour, but you know what? Let's make it 3 shots. So I'm gonna take another shot at 6:30 or 5:30 East Midwestern and 4:30. I don't know. You guys know the time. But definitely. Cheers and puffs pass. Congrats. Thank you. You can. There's this girl that does sake reviews and takes shots. She probably makes a lot of money doing that too. Journey. Yo, Boost. Congrats on 100K. Maybe one day. Question. What are your thoughts on aluminum drive shaft? This is my opinion. My opinion. For the G37 370Z, 100%. Because Drive Shaft Shop makes it, I think, like 1 or 2 other companies, but it's like $5 to $550, which is not a bad price for the for the Q50 Q60 platform. I'm mad about it, but I don't think it's something that's needed. I don't think something that's needed because there's plenty of people who are still on stock drive shaft that are 93 tuned, and they're doing perfectly fine. It's only when the carrier bearing goes bad and starts to pretty much put a lot of excessive shake into the body of the car and the drivetrain that people upgrade to the lightweight drive shaft. So like, let's say if you go to the track often, like the drag strip, you should get the drive shaft or the drive shaft because there's so much torque being applied through the drivetrain that carrier bearing is going to go bad. But do I like the price of it on this platform? No, I don't, because Drive Shaft Shop makes the same drive shaft or a different length drive shaft for the G37, but because it has AMS's name attached to it, but it's made by Drive Shaft Shop, it's another $300. And carbon fiber is a whole nother story. Hey, I'm preparing to buy a 3.0 TQ60 in the future, but I read that the stock tires are terrible. Yeah, they're just the tires that come. They're Bridgestone run flat tires, I believe Bridgestone Dunlops. Just change them out. That's being said. Any summertime, well, you can that are not too expensive. I don't know MZ. I don't know extensively all the different tire brands out there, and I haven't been researching this for quite a while. But because I used to sell Michelin, Bridgestone, and Union Royal tires, Michelin's are really good. But what I would say about Michelin is that some of their tires are quite heavy. Their casting, their sidewalls are super thick, but this is because they don't want you to blow the tires out and everything like that. And they put a lot of technology into their tires. But outside of that, I'm still a fan of Continental. Like I think it's DWOS tires. I'm a fan of those. And budget tires wise, I'm just the tires that I have on my car. These are summer tires. They call BARUM Bavarius 3HMs. They got quite expensive in the last 2-3 years. I got them for like $350 when they first came out. So not a lot of people were purchasing them. But if you try to go buy those tires now, they're like $600 for a set of 4. And I've had them on my car for over 20,000 miles. And you know what? I talked about this before, but I'm gonna have to do a review on a lot of the old parts that I purchased on my car that I still have on my car. But those are my recommendations. Those companies. Outside of that, I'm not really a fan of anything from Pirelli, Nittos, and all those other brands. Those are mainly high performance tires, but a good all season tire. I mean, oh, you said summer tire. Yeah, I really don't have anything that could just say boom, summer performance. Maybe the PS2s. I've used glass backs in the past, resonators, but on the Q, I don't know, man. Glass backs, I don't know. Will Infinity warranty AMS parts if you buy them through MS, or do they only have to be bought at the Infinity dealership? Twan, actually, I do not know. I mean, if you install the AMS intakes and the turbos go bad, I don't think they're gonna really pay attention to that because they're like, we sell this, so it doesn't matter. If you went and bought a heat exchanger and your transmission go, I don't think they're gonna be like, oh my god, the heat exchanger did it. Even though some Infinity dealerships will probably try to. But warranty wise, I don't see why it would really affect it because they sell those parts. Do you think that the email tune or dyno tune would be better for a long run in terms of catching problems? That's a good question. I made one video about that. I know you might not have found it, but I made a video called remote tunes versus dyno tunes. Quickly to sum it up, dyno tunes are really good because the tuner will actually be there, or they can still do it remotely, but it's on a dyno, and they can really rev the car out to like 140, 150 miles an hour and really get a proper data log of the car without the exterior conditions. But here's the thing about dyno tunes that is the negative. The car isn't streetable. They still don't know the throttle response from when you first get on the gas, how the transmission shifts. So that's why usually when they street tune a car, the drivability is so good. But then if you dyno tune a car, the streetability may not be the same. So that's what I've learned as the pros and cons of dyno tune versus remote tune. I've only been remote tuned, and they took care of all the drivability issues. I've been told by dyno tunes that the car is fast, but the way it shifts, the way it accelerates from a stop, is they have to clean it up. Good question, bro. Good question. Fortunately, I can't drink. I drink, I fall down, no problem. Till become a problem. Well, I gotta speed up those questions. Don't drink anymore. But anyway, yeah, no worries about DUIs and bonus. Well, I mean, listen, John, you know, that's an old question. I need to speed up. To be honest, guys, you know, alcoholism does affect a lot of us. No matter your color, your race, your height, your sex, alcoholism will affect anybody. And I always gotta sit there and say, drink responsibly. From my own family members to even some of my friends that went through alcoholism, it's no joke. So I mean, yeah, it's nice to have a drink and a shot with you guys, but at the end of the day, please drink responsibly. Protect your family members that maybe are alcoholics or have alcoholism, and that is a real problem. And just be careful and protect your family that you love. That's all I can say. John say safe. David, I just installed my JB4. Would I need to update the firmware? Yes, David, you should definitely upgrade your firmware. What map setting do you suggest for a stock Q50? To be Dave, honest David, your car, the maps that are on the JB4 are already pre-made for stock Q50s. So you can definitely try and test out the different maps. But one of my go-tos is if you are stock Red Sport, map 1 and 2 on 93. If you are stock 3.0T, the 300 horsepower version, you can go all the way up to +7 on 93 fuel. It's when you start dealing with 91 fuel, it's a different story. But at the end of the day, yeah, you know, like 91 fuel, it's like deer piss. You know what I'm saying? Like, sorry guys, like 91 fuel is not potent. Um, okay, thanks to the app. Okay, cool. Platform boost. What car fan base is the most annoying? Good question. Never thought about that. The most annoying car fan base. I'm annoyed by them. I never thought about it. And in my experience of being in the car world, I wouldn't say fan base in the sense of a model. I would say the hella flush, hella camber crew. Hear me out. This is when people slam their cars and they have not their wheels like little slanted. I'm talking about they drive static on coilovers and their wheels are like this. I realized that most of those dudes that I do talk to, they have no knowledge of cars at all. It's like they went and bought their car just to do that and they don't even understand what they're doing just because it's a style. And that's what I dislike, that they have no knowledge about it. The ones that do have knowledge about it, I'm like, all right, that's cool. But when you have no knowledge about something and you're pushing your wheels to freaking -10 degrees of camber and you're basically riding on the rim of your wheel, not the tire, and the shoulder of your tire, and you're static and you can't go anywhere, that's the one I would say most annoying because of the lack of knowledge. That's a good question. Thank you, Curry. I appreciate that. Guys, 2 minutes. You got to take another shot. Oh, man. It might not be a full one. Oh, shoot, it is a full one. This is the second shot coming up. So if you guys drink responsibly. If you guys smoke, well, when you smoke, you already smoke responsibly because you usually pass out after that or go to sleep or get something to eat. And if you don't do any of that, just grab something to eat, clap with me. This is going to be the second shot as an appreciation for you guys hanging out and showing you guys so much love. Once again, Curry, I appreciate it, man. In another 2 minutes, we're going to take another shot, a shot of smoke or whatever you feel comfortable doing. Wow, I gotta speed up through these. Bear with me. Okay, hey. Oh, what's going on, OG? What's up, man? Wait. I want to answer the question. Okay, cool. Successor. What will be the successor to the Q50 because it's been in the market for a while? They don't know. Infiniti and Nissan are not really telling us. They don't know what it's gonna be. I know that the Q70 is supposed to have a successor, but we don't. It's supposed to be either electric or hybrid electric vehicle, and it's supposed to be their flagship. That's the car that you've been seeing in their prototype, the four-door car. That's supposed to be the new Q70, but we'll see what happens with Infiniti. They broke right now. Okay, what's the next thing? Boost. I just had RSR. Oh, sweet. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, Empire one-piece drive shaft better than the AMS one. I'll look at that. He said the Inland Empire one-piece drive shaft. I definitely have to take a look at that over the AMS one. Thank you, John. And those RSR DDS compatible coilovers, that's great. So that's one. So if you guys have a Red Sport and you want to get coilovers that you can still adjust the firmness, definitely look into RSR DDS compatible suspension. Oh, it's 6:30, guys. So 6:30 Eastern or wherever your time flat. But anyways, take a shot with me once again. Rub the boobies. That's it. Second shot. Thank you guys for the 25K. Jesus Christ. Woo. Got one more shot in me left, guys. One more. I'm doing this straight, no chaser. I ain't eating a little while too. So if I get a little crazy on video, not crazy. Don't make fun of me, guys. Shout out to somebody sent me a donation. Thank you, Rick Reyes. I appreciate that, man. Much love and respect. I'm taking shots. I'm taking one more shot in 15 minutes, guys. One more shot with you guys in 15 minutes to say congratulations. And this is just like if we're hanging out at a bar or a restaurant and we're just chilling, man. I just want to say thank you guys so much. You guys don't even understand the fact that I'll say I started my YouTube more than 2 years ago, but I wasn't even uploading videos. Like I made like one video a year and I don't really care for it. But I made a consistent attempt 2 years ago to say, hey, I want to do this. I want to do this. And I just put myself in the mindset of, hey, listen, this is something I'm going to do. And at least if I fail at it, at least I tried. And once I started actually trying and putting in more effort, the fruit started growing. Everything started coming to fruition. And I want you guys to apply that same type of passion or consistency with anything that you guys want to do in your life. I don't care who's watching. Like, we all are. Some of you guys are probably lawyers. Matter of fact, some of you guys are lawyers, garbage men, electrician, school teachers, fathers. Some of you guys live in different parts of the world. Some of you guys are tall, short. It doesn't matter what you are, as long as you put the time and the effort in to get things done. And I never sat there and said I wanted 25,000 subscribers. All I said was, as a car guy, this is to everyone who's watching, as a car guy, I always wanted someone who like knew something. And I always like to ask questions because I want to learn from somebody else. That's the best way. And I realized that in the YouTube world or in online forums, you have those guys who would sit there and they'll type and they'll give you a lot of information, but it's really hard sometimes to read through so much threads online. And now we live in a day and age where people can record and upload it to the computer. I realized that not a lot of YouTubers do that for their specific platform. A lot of them just care for clout, race videos and stuff like that, or they make vlogs. But there's not a lot of YouTubers that give you specific important information. So I mean, I gotta sit there and say it. Bigger YouTubers that just make vlogs that don't really give you that feeling of like, yo, I enjoy what. And I don't mean vlogs as in like videos that are not entertaining. I'm talking about YouTubers that just make a vlog like they're just hanging out and there's no real useful information. Excuse me. Shit. That second shot, boy. Woo. But they don't give that entertainment. But like, for instance, there's a YouTuber I watch that's in the Mustang community, not Stang Mode. I think his name is Dan Voris. He has an orange Mustang. His videos are informational, and you get to learn so much about that platform and how to build an 8-second Mustang. Stang Mode, I love Stang Mode's videos too. At the end of the day, he's still racing. He still put that type of energy in, but I still feel like I don't really get to learn as much because he's not as hands-on. So every YouTuber is a bit different. And I'm realizing that, and I realize that I like to be the YouTuber that can actually help and give you guys those staple videos that you guys can watch later down the line or recommend for someone to watch. Like, yo, yeah, I had that car before. Definitely look up a boostinmotion's channel. Yeah, he did this and he did that. So, yeah, this shot hit me. So, otherwise, yo, thank you, John. Thank you for that, man. Thank you again. Oh, damn, John, you. Oh man, John, you gonna get me drunk. I'm just super appreciative of it, John, man. John been hanging out with me for a while, and I know I've helped John with some of his car build, even though his parts are like way better than mine. It's like I still gave out useful information, and that's the good thing. Some people like Snickers, some people like Twix, some people like cookies and cream. Like this is all different candy bars. That's not a really good analogy, but you know what I mean. Thank you, John. I'm super appreciative of that. In 10 minutes, guys, I'm taking another shot with you guys. It's going to be my third shot and my final shot. I got to go back. I feel like I haven't answered the question, so bear with me, guys. All right, cool. And okay, cool. I'm looking to that. Okay, shit, you drinking? I smoke. Ha, ha. Congrats, 25. Also, for anyone buying a Bluetooth for JB4, it's updated to pin power wire, so the installation is a lot easier. Yeah, I did see that, Vo, that they have a better Bluetooth connection now for the JB4. That's kind of nice that a company, as they started making more money, they started trying to try their best to revolutionize it, I would say, or just make it more better and more intuitive, so that everything just is a better cohesive, if you know what I mean. Cohesion, that's the right proper word. Yo, Boost, I want to get a heat exchanger and a coolant expansion tank for my Q50 installed. The shop quote me 8 hours labor. Is that too much? Well, a heat exchanger is about 2 hours to 3 hours of shop time, and if they're doing the expansion tank at the same, well, the expansion tank, you're saying expansion tank, that's the one that sits at the top. That's not the fender tank. The fender tank, that's the one at the top is, that's, they only gonna charge you 1 hour. They should only charge you like 4 hours. Honestly, I wouldn't charge you no more than, if I had a shop, I wouldn't charge you no more than 4 hours for the heat exchanger and coolant tank install, because you're not losing much coolant. If they clamp it off properly and they pre-fill it and they use the airlift at the end, the airlift only takes less than 2-3 minutes to just use it. That's it. It should be no more than 4 hours. I think they charge you too much labor time, bro. How much for your RTs? Oh shoot. Okay, I haven't talked about that on YouTube yet. So Edgar, I apologize if I pronounce your name very terribly. Yeah, guys. So on my Instagram, I have posted up my RT turbos with my AMS high pressure fuel pump and my low pressure fuel pump for a about $4,200. I'm just seeing if someone wants to purchase all of it together at one shot. But in the next few days, I'll see who wants to buy it, or if anybody wants to be able to separate the kit as to purchase. I'm not going to be shipping it because I really hate shipping expensive parts, because UPS and FedEx, they mess up on shipping orders. And I've dealt with people who claim, like, let's say they never received it and they did. So that's why I'm really wary on shipping things. But what I am considering doing in the next few days, if no one chooses to buy any of these parts separately or together, to raffle it off. I know I can't raffle off on YouTube. They don't like raffling stuff on YouTube, but I'll probably do it on Instagram, where you guys either put into a pot maybe $50 to $100. So somebody might win RT turbos for as little as $50. That's insane, right? Or somebody might win a high pressure fuel pump for as little as $100. So I'm looking into doing that in the next possible week, maybe two. So, but I'd rather just try to get the regular sale, and that'd just be easier. So if any of you guys are looking to get RT turbos, high pressure fuel pump, low pressure fuel pump, and you live in the tri-state area or at least 3-hour drive, and you're looking to do that stuff, hit me up, guys. Hit me up about that on my boostinmotion on IG and Facebook, and we'll work something out. But I'm trying to make it a package deal right now. It's $4,200, everything together. Thanks again, Twan. Oh, wow, I gotta take another shot. This is gonna be something else. What are your least favorite car brands? Buick. I think Buick. I like, it's Buick. I feel like in the consistency of anything after the 80s, Buick has been like the shittiest car company ever. I don't know who is designing their cars. Now, their most recent, I have like one recent car that I do like from them, but it's Buick. I hate Buick. Read an article about the 2023 will be electric. Yes, they're trying to go to electrification. Okay, laugh out loud, cloud smoking, boost. How you feel about the F10M5? That's on my short list of probably my next car. Harris, to be quite honest with you, when I do my research on that car, it's just not reliable. I don't know what issues they deal with, but those cars have so much revision on the injectors. Yes, you can make good power, but at the end of the day, something's gonna end up breaking. Some sensors, some fuel. If you keep it stock and under warranty, call it a day. But those cars are very complex, and I realize that they end up breaking somehow, some way. There's some issue that they're always gonna run into. I've yet to meet anybody with an M5 any year that hasn't had an issue. I'm talking about from the 90s M5 to the current gen. So unless the car is brand new and under warranty, they usually run okay. But after that, there's always a problem. But I definitely think there's a lot of power in them. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yo, got it. Yeah, I'm trying to throw a meet or a barbecue slash appreciation meet. Um, I really want that to change up with like the world to change up a little bit within the next month. I want to do it at All Out Motorworks and maybe get catering for you guys because I know some of you guys, such as John, might drive down here on a Sunday and meet me and a few other Q50, Q60 people. And I don't want you guys to come here and leave hungry. Like I want to get you guys to get some chicken, some pork if you're into pork, beef, salad if you're vegan, share a beer with you guys, and maybe a few drinks. Something like on a Sunday, from like maybe like 11 in the morning to about like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so if people could still come late and still get something to eat. So this is something I'm considering doing, and it's like one of my best ways to just give back. And even if I gotta give you guys meat, that don't sound right, a sandwich. So yeah, man. But it's something I want to do. I just don't have a date for it yet, and I have to talk about it with Ola Motorworks and see if they're considering doing it too. Is it worth getting upper and lower ported manifold? For what car, Twan? Are you doing upper lower ported manifold? I don't understand. Like, if it's on the, I don't think you should do a ported manifold on the VR30 at all. This is my opinion. There should be not no ported manifold on VR30 because I just look at it as it's boosted. Now, if it's NA, I can understand why you would want to do ported on the VQ because at the end of the day, you can port it and just let it breathe a little bit better. But even then, I sit there and think about the plastic manifold, and I'm just like, why? It's plastic manifold. Like, I don't know. I'm just not into it. I would rather you spend money maybe on larger throttle bodies or larger intakes or something like that for the VQ. Bear with me, guys. He should do lower power, do lower downpipes void your warranty. Vo, I've said this in plenty of my old videos, and you're gonna laugh. You have a partner. You probably do, right? And if you go home to your partner and you have a used condom on, not from using it with your partner, would you not get in trouble? Exactly. I'm not saying that you guys should claim do this type of act, but what I'm saying is, when you go back home with the used condom on, don't get mad when you get thrown in the streets and they take half your income and they take your pension and your 401k. So just apply the same thing to a dealership, brother. Right? But I'm so appreciative of that, John. Let me see. Okay, cool. Give me a second, guys. We really appreciate the informative give us. Thanks. Okay, cool. I'm buying a Q50 3.0T. Heat exchange is a big deal. You need to take the bumper off. Yeah, but the bumper could be taken off in under 15 minutes. I could even faster than that. Will Infiniti put new transmission on the Q? We don't know, bro. At Tabor, we don't know. We do know that the newest transmission under the Nissan Infiniti family is the 9-speed transmission that's in the current Titan. That's the newest transmission that we know of at this current moment. Oh man, 2 minutes, guys. I gotta take another shot. Bear with me, guys. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Got me lit. Got me lit. All right, this is the last shot I'm taking with you guys, and then I'm out in 15 minutes. Whew. All right, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, well, okay, New Z, okay. Well, hopefully they put that transmission in New Z, the 9-speed, not the 7-speed crap. And hopefully they make it manual too, so that you guys have a manual option. John, I've been shopping around for the install. They keep quoting me 6 to 8 hours. Sounds about right. Mine's about 7 hours. Yo, Boost, I drive a Red Sport. When I floor it, I get a weird smell. I can't make it out. What do you think an issue could be? Well, at Williams, I really can't answer that question because you're just saying a weird smell. That's too vague. If you're getting a coolant smell, like something sweet, or if you're getting a smell of sulfur, maybe an exhaust leak. But if you don't hear anything, I can't say it's an exhaust leak. What I can tell you is that a lot of condensation usually builds up in the exhaust, and maybe that stuff burning, some condensation and other byproducts of exhaust is blowing out the exhaust. That's what I don't think I could think of. But any other smell, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Just think about it. Is it a burning oil smell, coolant smell, sweet smell? You gotta get a little bit more descriptive. Anthony, what's going on? What the hell? Anthony, yeah. So you missed 2 shots. Took a shot at 6:15 and 6:30. As a congratulations to all the people who subscribe to my channel. And this is just like if we're hanging out at the bar or a restaurant, and you guys just came to hang out and say, yo, man, congratulations on the 25K. And this is just me saying bottoms up to you guys, or boobies out, if you know what I mean. And this is my last shot, and then that's it. This is it, man. I'm super happy that we're gonna keep moving forward, man. I'm super happy, and I don't want to leave this platform. I'm not trying to at all. It's just that I'm just so undecided what's gonna happen in the future. So anyways, let's stop talking down. Let's talk up. Bottoms up. Oh my god. After this, I'm probably gonna like pass out, because those shots, this is a tall glass. Like that's like a half a glass. It's not even a shot glass. I don't know what I was saying anymore. I was saying something, guys. Bear with me. Okay, Reyes, if you were to get a new car, what would I get? Reyes, if you didn't watch the video today, I did say it at the end. But if I'm gonna get a new car, it would have to be a G, another car. And if I was gonna get rid of the Q, I'll have to be another Q with a VR30 or 337. But if I somehow, after those two cars, I'm like, I need to get another new car, it would be a GTR. And if not, let's say somehow, some way, it was just like, yo, you're not gonna get a VQ, VR, or VR38. I would get the new BMW M3 competition all-wheel drive. It's gonna be a king. That car is gonna be king in this class. It's gonna be king. I could see it right now. It's gonna be a king car. 510 horsepower, good transmission. It's supposed to have an updated transmission. All-wheel drive. They're probably gonna competition. Hopefully they make it light. Doubt it, but that car is gonna be dope, and it's gonna take over this sector. It's gonna destroy this sector. Like I could see that car putting in work, and remember, M3 is like your introduction to the luxury / sports world. That's usually what the M3 is. Like if you get an M3, that's when you start going into the luxury / like if you want to go to an exotic rally and you come with an M3, no one really looks at you and they be like, "Ew, you stink." Like they don't do that. If I pull up in a Q50, they're like, "Yo, is that the camera guy? Hey, can get some shots in my car." I'm like, "Nah, I'm part of it." And they're like, "Nah." But that's the car I would get. I'm gonna blow through the questions now, guys. So bear with me if I'm like super simple. Okay. All right, cool. My dream wheels are the Nismo version 1s, but the price is too crazy. Yes, too crazy. MIA, cool. Nike it says boost. My friend is selling his Q60 Resport. That's 6K. And he said it's the only way to have the power. Basically, take it or leave it. Wait, what? Wait. My friend's selling his Q60 Resport. That's plus 6K than a regular Q60. He said it's the only way to have that power. Basically, take it or leave it. Psych. He's not into the tuning world, I don't think. He fell down. Joking. How much does the AMS charge for tuning? Twan, I think current moment AMS charge like $1,400 to $1,500. But to be honest with you, there are other tuners on this platform that charge less than that, and that can give you similar results. AMS knows what they're doing. They're amazing. It's an amazing company. But other tuners are gaining the experience to match AMS now. So at some point, AMS is not going to be the king for much longer. Boost, do you know anything about the technical serviceability regarding the shorter dipstick? No, I do not. I did not know there was a shorter dipstick. Nope. I'm sorry, Paris. I didn't know there was a technical. So they put the wrong dipsticks in our cars? That would really suck. Anthony Garcia. Yeah, I heard definitely use condom. Good to hear. I add about a half a quart of oil with the new dipstick. Well, to be honest with you guys, with me, when I do my oil changes, I actually add about 6 quarts of oil. I think it's like 5 1/4. I add 6, all 6. That's what I do. How many shots? I took 3 caliber. No more shots. Maybe one more at 7 when I'm out, but in the next 11 minutes. But boy, Midwest got a Z. Yeah, Midwest V Hunt. Yeah, Midwest got a Z, or formerly known as Midwest. His name is Enthusiast POV now. He got a 370Z Nismo, and I think it's gonna bring a lot of attention to his channel because one, he has a lot of information on the VQ world. That's number one. I realize a lot of YouTubers that have the 370Z aren't born and bred Nissan people, but he's one of those guys. Two, he works for Z1 Motorsports. That's like linking up with like the only plug. And then number three, he's dope as hell. I said this is gonna be great. Is 113 miles too many for? No, that's actually baby miles, Terry. Well, when you think about mileage, Terry, you got to think about how long the car been out. So it's been what, 7 years and 113,000 miles. So that's not a lot to me for that specific year. If you would have said a 2016 Q60 or 2015 Q60, which is a G37, I'd have like, yeah, they did a lot of miles in a year. They about 20,000 miles ish, somewhere around there. If it was a 2015 Q60. But that's not bad. Those drop air turbos coming out by the end of the year. Hopefully you can stick out and continue your. As Paris is talking about these larger turbos that are coming out from a company called Drop Bear, and they're supposed to be Garrett G25. They're supposed to allow us to pretty much break 600 wheel. We're gonna aim for 800, 900 to 1,000 wheel with those different turbos. Not my car. No, absolutely not. I'm not planning on doing that right now because I don't know how far I'm gonna go. But depending on the price of the Drop Bear kit, as long as it's under $10,000, I'm looking to put those GT25 550s in and run them on 93 fuel, low boost. Reason being is I want to see how stressed the system would be, the fuel system would be just on low boost turbos. And also on top of that, the car should actually run technically better. Hear me out, because you're not running as much PSI. You're running 93 fuel. I probably won't keep a stock fuel system. I'll probably go with like an upgraded lower pressure fuel pump or something, or do whatever I need as needed. But it should be a more reliable setup with going with larger turbos rather than these baby turbos. And then in the future, if the platform is growing, if this channel is growing, if my life is just like, yo, I can permit, then yeah, I'll throw some rods and pistons in there, and then I'll throw some head studs, and then we'll turn the boost up. Then we might just add some E85, and then we might say, you know what, we need to make a closed deck block. These motors are going to be at all the performance, all the engine spots, junkyard soon enough. These cars common, so you're going to see a bunch of VR30s in the junkyard selling for $1,000 to $1,500. So I could see this platform being very cheap in the future. Not maybe not right now, but I've seen this right now. Well, I'm getting mad messages. I can see it right now that this platform is going to be super cheap in the next 2-3 years because these cars are going to be so common in you're going to find the parts everywhere. It's going to be, I'm telling you, I see it. And that's why I want to rock out with this platform for a while. I don't want to leave in 6 months. I say it again. If I'm not buying my car, right, I'm just going to give it back and then get another Q50 or a Q60 because I know I can get it for cheaper than my residual. If not, I'm still doing it. That's what I still want to do, unless somehow, some way I gave it back and the new all-wheel drive M3 is out and it's super dope, but then know that I'm probably just gonna buy a G37 and then rock out the G37. But I don't want to leave the VR30 community. This community is great. I love this community. I'm in a bunch of other communities and I watch their videos and I'm in their forums and they're corny. You guys are the greatest. I lowered my Q50 on arc lowering springs after 2 months. I go over a bump and it makes a weird clinking spring noise. It could be the way that the spring is sitting, but also look at your stabilizer links. Usually stabilizer links start going bad once you're on lowering springs because they take a lot of the shock. When you got coilovers, the suspension, the shock takes a lot of the brunt. But when you go on drop springs, it's really just whatever's in the strut and the spring, and all the other suspension components just takes a beating. So definitely look at the stabilizer links. Special Z for more tuning. Sebastian, yes, I heard Sebastian is good. What supercar is the most sexiest to you? Sexiest, good question. Well, they just dropped that new Ferrari. I'm not gonna lie. Did you see that new Ferrari? I forgot the number of it, but that new Ferrari that just came out, they just made some different design to it. It is sexy. But what I will say is, what car would I want to own that's an exotic car? 918. I want a 918. That car is super rare, and the technology in it is ahead of its time. And I think if they made more of those cars, like they would have just shut down the supercar world for a while, performance-wise and also look-wise. But the car's a little dated now. But I think that's one collector's item I would love to have, and I'll drive that car too. Let's play. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. The old way to G to take okay, cool. I'm just alternative bit two. Is it okay to run APSI on JB4? Jay, you can run as much PSI as you want. Doesn't mean that the car is gonna run right. Yes, especially if you're in stock heat exchanger, stock everything. You're on 91 fuel. The car is gonna run to a not a lot knock events. It's usually a lot hotter where you live. So yeah, the car may feel faster, but it's not running right. So it's best to just run less boost, so the car is actually running right and it's a lot more healthier. That's my honest opinion. Bro, you have like five VR30 engines at the work. They are everywhere. Yeah. Install Z1 full downpipes, but car went into limp mode at the shop right now. But any guess on what it could be? At Alfredo, maybe they might have damaged the oxygen sensors. The car shouldn't have went in limp mode for full downpipes. You would get a check engine light, but it shouldn't have went into limp mode. So they installed something improperly, or they might have damaged the oxygen sensors or something like that. That's the only thing I can think of. John, no cats. That's why I go full catted. Yeah, that's the same thing I've always recommended. At John Alfredo, we talked about this in a lot of my old videos. Like, stay away from full catless. I am gonna come out with videos that said if you want to squeeze all the power out, go full catless. But understand, it's gonna come with some drawbacks. It's definitely gonna come with some drawbacks. If you guys haven't hit the like button, hit the like button now. I'm gonna take one more shot for you guys, because I know some of you other guys left already and was like, "Oh, boost, they're not taking any more shots. I'm out." So I'm gonna take one more shot with you guys because I'm about to go, and I just want to share some words, man. I just want to share some words with you guys. You know, so what I'm gonna say is this. All right. We all got to go through something in our life. And I want you guys to understand that. I want you guys to put your mind, your head to anything. I realize that most of my audience is between the ages of early 20s to late 30s. We're all men here and some women. And us as men, we got to be the best men that we could be. We got to take care of our families. We got to take care of our friends. Even some of our associates and coworkers. And we make business deals every day. What I want you guys to know is be consistent in whatever you want to do. Give a shot. Give something to try that you never did before. This thing right here, this phone, has so much information in it when you type in words, and you get to learn so much. From baking the cake to turning nuts and bolts on your car. You know, it's good to be good with your hands. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, I'm not taking away from anybody who's a doctor or a lawyer or into those type of fields too, white collar work. That's fine. You can be the best at that too. Doesn't matter. But I just want you guys to be consistent and go after it. Go after it. It's 2020. A lot of you guys, I feel bad. I'm still working, but I feel bad for a lot of y'all because 1 out of 4 of Americans are technically still unemployed, and you guys gotta take care of your families. And I'm sad. Like I'm legit sad because it's not fair. It's not fair that we live in this world that we going through this and we just want to take care of our families. No matter if you're red, blue, black, white, tall, short, gay, straight. I don't care. It's just not fair, you know. But you know what? Life isn't fair. But you know what you can do? You can make the change today. You can make the change today. After this video, you can go Google anything you want. You can watch anything you want. But what I'll say, guys, is you could put 80% of entertainment into your life. But take that 20% and learn something new. Learn a new craft, learn a new skill, learn something that you just always wanted to learn. Just do it. Just do it. Stop waiting. 2-3 years ago, I never thought that even 25,000 may not be a big thing to some of you guys. To me, it's big. It's a big thing to me because I never thought I would ever be here. And I'm just so super appreciative of all the guys that like, subscribe, comment. You guys just come. You guys have sent me so much messages on Instagram saying thank you. Just saying thank you. And I couldn't understand because I'm not used to anyone saying thank you to me. But after a while, I was like, yo, I'm super thankful for that. And I don't know I gotta say like this. I'm getting a little emotional, but like you guys are amazing, man. You guys are freaking amazing. Like I don't know if other YouTubers get as much love, but I gotta say you guys are supermen to me, man. You guys are supermen to me, and y'all are dope, and y'all can get shit done. So I'm gonna take this last shot, and I'm gonna be out. I want to answer some more questions, guys. I want to, but I want to just sign out. If you guys want to send me a message, you already guys know where to send me a message. Boost Emotion IG, Boost Emotion Facebook, and boostinmotion@gmail.com. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna take this last shot because I'm a little emotional, and it's like I'm just super appreciative of you guys just rocking out with me through this journey from if you started from earlier or if you just subscribed yesterday or even today. This is going to be fun. This is going to continue to do what I got to do, and I'm going to keep giving you guys information. I got to give you guys more race videos without running into federales. But I'm just super, oh my God, I'm choked up, man. So this is the last shot for you guys, the fourth shot. I'm going to be out right there. Check it out. Also, I have merch below. I have to say that. And if you guys want to donate to the channel and buy me another bottle or shots, Cash App, money sign, Boost in Motion. Whew. Now, this is it. Drink. Woo. Drink responsibly, please. Alcoholism could affect your family and affect your friends. And I've known my own family and friends that have been affected by it. But also remember, drink responsibly. If you smoke, smoke responsibly. And if you eat, shoot, get some fries, get some tacos, get some wings. If you're very vegetarian, get some eggplant. It is what it is. I'm out. Please hit all the likes and subscribe. Guys, I am out. Woo! Check you guys in the next one. Woo!